Hey everybody, DJ Porkchop hanging out with you tonight in the garage / shop. What's all of the above? What am I talking about tonight? I'm talking about the What Now Blues. The What Now Blues I discovered after I got my Psych eval and had a spinal cord stimulator implanted in me. For those of you who are watching this, you probably already know what a spinal cord stimulator is because you found this video. If you don't, you just happened upon some dorky guy sitting in a garage cutting a video at 1:30, 1:45 in the morning, I'll fill you in. Basically, I run a joke with people and tell them I have more computer power implanted in my back than what they used to put a man on the moon. Now, it's probably not too far-fetched, to be quite honest with you. Between the technology and the remote controls, the charters, it's pretty out there. So anyway, this computer is implanted in my back, and I got 2 leads that go on either side of my spine. It shoots impulses into my nerves, and basically it takes away all the nerve pain in my lower extremities and allows me to get up and come do videos and go to the grocery stores and stuff like that. So anyway, now on all 5 of my viewers that know what I'm talking about. What's the What Now Blues? What are you talking about, DJ? Well, I'll tell you. More often than not, we get asked on Facebook groups and pages and comments, why must you get a psych eval to get this done? Why? Well, it's a surgery unlike no other. My old buddy Joseph of Borg, he can chime in and let you know too. I'll include the links once again to his pages and everything. He said it best, and to quote him, this is not my idea, this is completely his train of thought. This surgery is unlike no other. You get a hip replaced, you get a shoulder replaced, you get your knees replaced, that's exactly what you get done. The doctor tells you to go home and do this, don't do that, heal up, take care of yourself, you'll be back doing what you do in no time. Spinal cord stimulator is not like that. It's very personal surgery. Once again, I'm going to run off of his ideas here, but it's very personal surgery. The programs that you see on my remote control, you'd be like, how come you're at a 24 and not 79 like I am? Well, it's because everyone's stimulators are programmed different. It's what you and your rep come up with that's going to work best for your personal body. What works for me is not going to work for you. And if it works for you, chances are it may floor me from too much stimulation, or it might not do nothing for me at all. I'm back to square one. So, pardon me, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, what's all that got to do with what I call the What Now Blues? Well, the Psych eval, once again, this is a major surgery we're talking, and it's completely personal. And it will take its toll on you if you let it. You may get a trial and you feel like $1 million and get it implanted, and the damn thing just isn't working. Now you're in it for the long haul because it's implanted in you, and this thing, you have to keep working with your rep. So people nag about their reps. I would rather get teeth pulled than deal with my rep. Well, sorry, but you need a new rep. Mine that I have is completely fantastic. She's an awesome lady. Really made a crappy experience that turned out fantastic. Really, she made it turn out fantastic. And like I said in my last video a few hours ago, I'd call her today and she'll be at Doc's tomorrow waiting for me. So, What Now Blues? Where are you going with this, man? With the What Now Blues? Well, here it is. Long story, I'm going to try to make it short. I don't have a memory card in this camera. My backstory is basically the same as most other people's. I got a screwed up back. By the way, there might be some flavorful language in here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll drop a thing in the disclaimer in the description. But anyway, I got, basically a shitty back. I couldn't do nothing with my kids. My wife couldn't go shop. Couldn't do nothing. Absolutely nothing. Pardon the crickets making music in the background too. Basically, they were all. 2 of my kids done growed up, moved out of the house, was doing their own thing. I got one right behind him. He's got a little bit of school left, and he's going to do his thing. But my routine every single day prior to my surgery was waking up in the morning, getting coffee, sitting down at my computer, researching, and calling doctors. That's what I did every single day. What doctor am I going to see for this ailment? What doctor am I going to see for that ailment? This, that, so forth and so on. The longer I laid in bed, the bigger I got. I got myself up to 390 pounds, over 400 at one point in time. We'll get to that next. And it just snowballed. The worse my back got, the bigger I got. The bigger I got, the worse my back got. So calling doctors. Fast forward, I go in for a psych eval. I get told I gotta have a psych eval. I'm like, what the freaking psych eval, man? I'm good to go. You know, feel like $1 million. The doctor told me this sciatic is gonna be gone. I'm sold. I gotta have this thing. You know. So I go in for the psych eval, and right out the gate, me and the man shake hands. He's a pretty cool guy. He come right on out the gate and he said, "Are you depressed?" Well, at this point in time, I got two options. I can bite, or I can cut bait and run, right? And what's that mean? That means I can tell him what he wants to hear, or I can tell him the truth. And he's probably wanting to hear the truth. So I come right on out with it. I was like, yeah, I'm depressed. You know, not to the point that I want to hurt myself or anybody else, but when you live in chronic pain every single day of your life, every single day you wake up and you're in pain, you make reasons why, man, sorry dear, I can't go shopping with you. I feel like crap today. I can't walk. It feels like somebody's ripping my leg off with a pair of vice grips. You know, or my wife wasn't too bad about it, but there for a little while, I could feel it. You know, my wife's pretty cool, but it would have to get, if I was in her shoes, it would get old. My kids, the same thing with the, hey, you know, you want to do this, you want to do that. Well, I can't, sorry. You know, once again, I watched them, they done grown up and moved out. So he's like, well, you know, okay, I counted for that. He said, so I appreciate the honesty, you know. And I was like, okay, cool. On with the show we went. You know, he wanted to know childhood, parents, grandparents, medical issues in the family, you know, this, that, any type of abuse. I'm not going to go into details, but you name the abuse, he wanted to know about it. So I'm like, what the hell? Before we all was said and done, by the way, I had a firearms hat on whenever I walked into the psychologist's office. If you're going to go in big, you know, make a statement. So before all was said and done, me and this man ended up talking about antique firearms, man, and restoring them and working for museums and all kinds of good stuff, which I would really love to do. I love antique firearms. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. So before I even got out of the hospital, the parking lot to my car, I already had an email from him clearing me to get the surgery done, with a note on it attached that said, your doctor already has a copy of this as well. I wasn't even out of the parking lot yet. So that was pretty awesome. So anyway, I get this surgery done, get home. It was turned on whenever I come home. I didn't have to wait 2-3 weeks to get it turned on, which might have been a big mistake. But I'll follow that up in the next video. But anyway, I felt like $1 million. Well, all my care, essentially 80% of my care went to this one doctor. Pain management, everything went to this one doctor. Now, 80% of my routine is gone. I have no use no more. There's no routine for me. What now? What do I do now? I'm not calling doctors no more. You know, I didn't have to call him. I already knew my appointments ahead of time. There was no wonder when I was going to have to go see him. My primary care physician, I saw him once every couple months, maybe. That was it, you know. So, what now? What do I do? I had nothing to do. I come out here to the garage, nothing. I had nothing to do. I had no projects out here, nothing. I could dream up 10 years worth of stuff to do, and that made it even worse. I was feeling like crap in the brain now. Just crappy, you know. I had the blues bad. I was down and out. Well, about 5 to 6 weeks into me getting this surgery done, getting this thing implanted in my back, my stepson, there was an accident and he died, consequently enough. The kid was 23 years old. Now, don't say that for I'm sorry's and praying for you and feeling bad and this, and if you do, that's cool. I appreciate that, but, you know, that's not why I tell you that. The reason why I say that is because now that adds to the blues. So now I'm figuring out why this psych eval is necessary, right? There's a whole bunch of stuff involved in this thing. as I was pointing out, the surgery is like none other. It's very personal. You know, you're very, very wrapped up and involved in this surgery. It's not like the hip replacement or knee replacement. That heals. That's one and done. This stimulator is for the long haul. It's constant. So the dilemma kicked in about these videos. Should I keep doing them? Who cares? Who cares if I don't? I'm just a fat guy sitting out in the garage with 5 viewers, and occasionally somebody drops by and leaves me a cool message thanking me for making a video. They don't care if I go away tomorrow. They don't know me. Well, I kept getting subscribers. And I thought, what? These people want to... Really? Well, I got thinking about it. And I don't know if I ever mentioned that in a video or not, that accident actually happened. I might have, but I don't know. I have memory issues since that happened. My brain started blanking stuff out, and I have horrible memory issues now that I'm dealing with too. So anyhow, I sat and pondered it and pondered it and pondered it. I'm like, you know what? I might as well make a video and see what happens. And then more people liked it. And then I hit week 14, and that video exploded. It's got thousands of views now. And I appreciate every one of them too. Why, you know, I had to sit down and think of why I started making videos to begin with, because I needed this surgery done and I didn't even know it. I listened to the internet people, and they talked to me right out of it. It was quack medicine. I didn't need it. I really did. But, so I kept making these videos, and life just got better by the day as we dealt with things. And I kept making videos and kept telling you about it, and people were thanking me, and oh, this, that, you know, and I've been looking for this info and couldn't find. I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I'm just doing what I looked for a long time, and all I could find was negative shit. Negative. I couldn't find nothing good about the spinal cord stimulator. And finally, I found a video. This person posted 4 or 5 videos, complete success, back on, you know, running my business again, blah, blah, gone. Well, where are they at now? You see, but they didn't tell me that part. I got the good part, and that was it. And I'm like, well, I'm not doing this to people. I'm just going to keep right on it going. So that was my what now blues. Was the Psych eval worth it in the end? I'm pretty sure it was. I guess by what the doctor talked to me about, he figured I handle things relatively well, but I am just like everyone else. I suffer too. You know, I get the what nows and the why me's and the poor me's and all that shit. It happens, but you know, with the help of a lot of people and amazing comments on YouTube, amazing. I had a couple crappy ones, but it is what it is, right? So the what now blues. I no longer suffer the what now blues. I got a couple other issues shaking, you know, that I really need to deal with in the background, but maybe I'll make another video on that later. But that's the reason for the Psych eval. That's my reason that I can come up with for a Psych eval, and the best I can give you is because after you get this surgery, you're in it for the long haul, and shit's going to happen. And you're going to come a point in time today, like mine just stopped working one day. Whoop, it just stopped working right in the middle of a zoo. In the middle of a zoo, how the hell am I going to get out of this place? Thankfully, it was Nashville Zoo, and Nashville Zoo is not very big. I made it out to the car, agonizing pain, excruciating pain. This damn thing quit working. Most are right then they'd have tapped out and told their doctor they want this damn thing out of them. It don't work. Get it out of me. I talked to my rep and stuck with it, and lo and behold, here I sit today. You know, I explained in my other videos, I ride bikes, I get on treadmills, do this, do that. Working on it. I think I've lost 45, 50 pounds since the implant. I did. That's what I brought up earlier. I said I would mention again. I was like 390 whenever I got it implanted. I did get myself up to 402 pounds after my stepson passed away. It's because when everyone comes, hey, did you eat today? Here, eat this, eat this. That's what happens when people die. Here, eat this, eat this, eat this. Well, that's exactly what a 390-pound guy needs to do is eat this, eat this, eat this. I appreciate him doing that for me in more ways than one. When I got it in 402 and I stepped on a scale, things were different. You know, a little heart scare later with a abnormal stress test, and I had to go to the cath lab, and that changed my tune in a hurry. So that's my version of the What Now Blues. If anybody has any stories they want to add to it, any comments, you know, something you might have went through, you know, feel free to add it. You know, tell everyone you know, post, share this video, get the word out. This is what the psych eval is for. Don't just, I wouldn't put it off and go, you know what, I'm not getting that damn thing because I'm not doing a psych eval. It's for a reason. It's for a reason. Whether or not I agree with it, it's for a reason, and probably for the better, you know, sake of, it's just good for all. So, yeah, drop comments, whatever you need to do. Feel free to talk about it. I'll be including links to Joe's pages too. If you think I'm full of crap, get on. Joe's got like 3,000 people in his group. He interviews people and records videos of them. He's got a group called Spinal Cord Stimulator Success Stories and a page. The page is all interviews. In his group, it's just a massive amount of people to get together and do some talking. A lot. It's a very, very active group. It's not a bullshit group on Facebook. It's a quality group. Joe runs it pretty good. I think he's got a moderator now that helps him out too. They do a fantastic job. So don't just stop and settle for my word. Research. Do whatever you can do. Talk to whoever you can talk to. That is my version of what I call the What Now Blues. And with that, I'm going to get out of here. I've kept you all long enough. I appreciate all 5 of you hanging out with me tonight. You know who you are. I appreciate it. But with that, I'm going to go ahead and get the hell out of here. And I'll catch y'all later. I appreciate you all tuning in. Hit the buttons. Do all that good stuff that makes my videos climb a little higher. The like and share and all that stuff that other YouTubers tell you to do. With that, adios. Catch you later. Bye.